Hi, this is Dr. John Monterette from the backwoods of Oregon, and I'm going to go over something called the secrets of speed magic. There's a lot of martial arts out there. I want to show you something up here. Okay, what happens is this right here, expand upon this. This is our line of knowledge that we require for black belt. And I'm not doing this to brag, I'm just trying to point out something about difference between quantity and quality, or quantity and quality, which is really, really important. If you learn something like Korean karate, that's their line of knowledge for a black belt. It usually takes like 13 months if you're in Korea, and that's about this much of hours. It's not saying they're inferior. What it's saying is they're spending most of their time on kicking, which is just one of our arts. We have a lot more than that. And then if you get into something like Japanese karate or Okinawan karate, they might be spending a lot of time on something like Masuyama, his breaking techniques was his thing there, or he might be doing a lot of reverse punches, okay? Then if you get into something called arnis, you might be doing a lot of stuff with sticks and clubs and things of that nature. We're trying to say there's something called a martial arts pie. And a martial arts pie, basically, and this is what people don't get, is it has all these different segments in it. So when you take a system like a Speed Magic package here, you're going to have kicks in it, of course. Got it? You're going to have weapons in there. You're going to have, by the way, most people can't defend against a knife, even if they think they can because they had a knife defense technique. But the thing is, if you can't use a knife, you can't defend against it. You're going to have hand techniques, you're going to have closing gaps, you're going to have speed techniques, throwing techniques, breathing techniques, meditation techniques. And by the time you're through here, to get a black belt in some system that's very, very, very disciplined is going to take 5 to 7 years. Now, we can't give you 5 to 7 years on a few DVDs. But we can take it if you've got a system and you've learned this little wedge here and you call that a black belt, but you're missing all these others, you have a retarded system. I'm sorry. If you're doing a system that teaches you to go hiya, hiya, and go away to block something, you have a retarded system. Retarded in my mind means that someone taught you something that won't work, that looks pretty. Okay, and they did it on purpose. They changed those rules back in 1938 when the head Japanese masters got together, the head Okinawan masters got together, and they took out the good stuff because they no longer needed a warlike art on the planet. And if you go back to the Kano stuff in 1904, in his book he had 2 chapters that in the 1943 Dover edition they took them out because it's no longer deemed necessary to have those killing techniques. The thing is, on the Speed Magic package, we're giving you a package that has one level of secrets of speed attacks, how to hit a man from 10 feet away, okay? And it's not the whole speed attack package, but it's a good package. Then we're giving you secrets of speed fighting, the strategies, the tactics, the awarenesses, the setup, something that no one else ever teaches you. In fact, I'd been in martial arts almost 27 years before I knew these existed. I went, oh my God, why did they leave them out? People do that. They're fucked up. I remember when I took advanced hypnosis and NLP from some really good NLP trainers back in the early 1980s, the late 1970s. And because I wasn't a therapist, they wouldn't teach me the covert elicitation stuff. They only taught the therapists that stuff because no one else was good enough to get it. Well, the thing is you've already got some of our stuff. You've already got some of the speed hitting stuff. And we want to give you something that you can round yourself up and become a much better martial artist so you can grow. So when everybody else can do this and this and this for their black belt, you've got all of this stuff and you're 10 or 20 times better and you really have, if push comes to shove, an unfair advantage. And then we have beginning poison hands. We don't cover the whole stuff that we told you about in one of our other courses here, but we cover enough so you know 50 times more than anybody else does, especially somebody in a Japanese art or a Korean art or one of those American watered down, dumbed down arts. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Walk forward, sissy step, punch. You can't hit anybody. You can't even hit a retard with that. And then we take in some of the secrets of street lethal. Very good video. Takes you from the basics to the advanced. And then we take into street speed kicks. We're not talking about fancy kicks. We're not talking about jump up in the air, spin around, and kick them 3 times in the air. We're talking about kicking them so they can't see it coming. Kicking them so fast they can't see it coming. Kicking them from surprise so they can't see it coming. How to do contour kicking, setting up, zero perception, things like this. This package right here is also going to be taken off. And this is your last chance ever to order it. And so if you want it, what I want you to do is just click the bottom here. Now I'm sure you want to know the price. Simple. It's usually a $497 package. Today, one-time offer, you get it for $149. That's all it is, $149. So if you want it, just go ahead, click the button right there. Thank you very much.